Cuts to USDA funding has left food pantries and some local farmers worried about how they'll provide food to those in need.
Yeah, groups like the Northern Illinois Food Pantry and Greater Chicago Food Depository are preparing for the federal government to cut around $1 billion in funding nationwide. Our Sabrina Franza here now with more on that impact. Sabrina.
Joe, Erica, it's going to be detrimental to some of the farmers, especially that program, which is one of two frozen by the federal government, according to Politico, helped provide food for those who need it while also giving businesses to local farmers. Grant money would flow to food pantries who would buy local produce and distribute to those facing food insecurity. Now that entire food chain is impacted.
Pounds of onions packed at the Northern Illinois Food Bank to be delivered to homes in need. 27% of the food they distribute is fresh from local farmers, funded in part by the same money the USDA plans to freeze.
It was a great program. It was a great source of income for local farmers.
Multiple states were notified of the cuts, including Illinois. The Northern Illinois Food Bank, as well as the Greater Chicago Food Depository, now worry about the Illinois Eats program, which the USDA plans to suspend as part of a nearly $1 billion nationwide funding freeze. Here, the funds from Illinois Eats helps this pantry buy food from local farmers to be reimbursed by grant money later. This past year, they'd been awarded $3.1 million, most of which they've already spent. Now they'll have to absorb $165,000 they don't expect will be reimbursed.
We adjust and adapt, so we'll carry on, but it is a blow, and it is, especially for our neighbors who, we lose out on a great source of fresh local produce.
Robert DeSaio with the Northern Illinois Food Bank raises concerns about the 570,000 people they serve each month across 13 counties.
Food insecurity is growing. Demand for us is at an all-time high, and so a reduction in food sources, that could create less food for us to distribute to neighbors. And of course we're looking at budget reconciliation as well.
Now, a source tells us that CPS is also monitoring the situation to see if these cuts will impact the food they serve to students. We reached out to Chicago Public Schools. They said it's just too early to tell. Joe, Erica.
Sabrina, thanks.